Okay, this is Mike Money from the Money Pit with Jacob Carver from
Butcher Shop.
and B. Brian Blades, the 18th from
Midnight's Gaming Emporium.
He's like, wait a minute, I don't remember anymore. I'm going to bitch about the state of the WWE, and I haven't watched it in a while, but I watched the last month, so bear with me here. And as I mentioned these guys and the bums that they are, I know you don't watch anymore and hasn't watched in a while. If you know the wrestler, you can, give me your opinion of them. First, we're going to start about the Universal Champion, which I don't understand what that is, because you have two champions. You have World and Universal.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, are you kidding me? He can't wrestle. Ask Sting.
Yeah.
Sting came back and wrestled 2 matches. He broke his neck or whatever he did.
Yeah, and he can't work the mic either. So.
Sucks on the mic. He has a girly voice. And I'm not saying he has a feminine voice. It's just, if you hear his voice, it's like, you don't, what the hell? He was Tyler Black in Ring of Honor. He wasn't allowed anywhere near a mic. Wait a minute. Ring of Honor? There we go. But he was Tyler, they wouldn't allow him near a mic. Anyway, any other with Seth Rollins? But he's our big guy.
The funny thing about him being Universal Champion now is another guy he wrestled and hurt. He dislocated his shoulder. Was the original Universal Champion.
Who was?
I couldn't even tell you the guy's name.
Then why'd you bring it up? Give him hell, Crazy Court.
Wait, what?
Anyway,
Universal Champion.
I couldn't tell you who that was because, like I said, I didn't watch for years. I watched the last month, so I'd have something to talk about. I don't like him. He's wrestling AJ Styles tomorrow night. I hope AJ wins. I don't think he's going to, because I think he's going to keep the belt just like the next bum, WWE Champion Kofi Kingston. Are you kidding me? Does he weigh 150 pounds so he can want the brick in each pocket?
It's like when I wrestled, they put me in light heavyweight.
Yeah, you're a light
Can you
heavyweight.
imagine that? Yeah, I'm a light heavyweight for sure.
But the guy's too small to be a world champion. I was saying before the camera went on, if you had to be 200 pounds to be a light heavyweight or underneath, shouldn't you have to be 250 to be heavyweight? At least? And then the New Day, I'd say New Gay, but I don't want to offend the 1, maybe 3, who knows. Bill Wade, I'm sorry if I'm offending you. But the New Day suck. It's 3 black guys acting dumb. They throw pancakes in the crowd, and one guy plays a trumpet.
Yeah,
And the guy that plays the trumpet looks like used to be Consequences Creed, but he doesn't look anything like him. So you got a facelift to go to the WWE? What, I didn't know TNA was that bad that now we got to give you facelifts. Bad enough the women got to get not bad enough. I mean, I like that. The women get tit jobs. Even the boss's daughter, Stephanie McMahon, you would think that's the one girl wouldn't have to get a tit job. And she's like, I got 7 this week. What are you talking about?
Probably, yeah. She's got a couple.
The only one that didn't was Keebler. And she shouldn't have, because she was all about the legs and that ass you just wanted to bite into. Anyway.
And she was also dating George Clooney, so she probably didn't have.
She dated George Clooney after that. If you remember, one of the gimmicks was she was supposed to marry David Flair, and Daphne interrupted it. Really? Gee, Daphne? Stacy Keebler. Hold on. I'll go Daphne. And she's probably a better piece of ass, because she'd be screaming. That's all she ever did. Okay, Raw Tag Team Champions, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins. Yes, we are in 2019, people. Kurt Hawkins? He wrestled at one of your shows.
He did.
What does that tell you?
He wrestled at our second show.
Dude, they sucked then.
To a capacity crowd of 75 people.
76. You forgot Brian.
76. 76 if you don't count me, Brian.
But they sucked then, and they suck now, and it's like, they're horrible. It's like, really? How are you tag team champ? Are we really dipping the bottom of the barrel? They just figure... We're going to put
if I
anything
ever
on.
restart Megaforce, I can say I have the current...
Tag team? Well, they're not going to... I guarantee you, as we speak, they're probably losing them now. But anyway, here's some of the guys I really don't like. And, I don't really have anything, I don't like them. Baron Corbin. You have anything to say about him? He beat Angle in his retirement match in like a 5-minute match. And it didn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't look that impressive. Everybody's because he's tall. And I don't get it. Elias, some moron that plays guitar. Really? Mm-hmm. He's a bum. I'm sure he was someone else. No Way Jose. I should have looked up who the other guy was that he reminds you of. He has an entourage, but he sucks. That was the only one I was happy that, by the way, Lars Sullivan beat the shit out of. And the whole crowd, he beat them all up. But he's Goldberg now. Really? We need another Goldberg? And didn't you say he's sort of like on the outskirts looking in?
Yeah, I guess he said a bad word like 10 years ago, which is a no-no now. And I guess he's like temporarily suspended and he has to go to, what is that?
Counseling?
Counseling for sensitivity training or whatever.
Was it recently? Because I've seen him on the last
this
couple
is-
shows.
It's like real recent.
Okay. I was going to say I've seen it because I watch Monday and Tuesday. I don't know why. You can tell I'm bored. Okay. The other one, The Revival, was another bum tag team I don't get. Sami Zayn. The only thing about him that I like, he was Kevin Steen's buddy El Generico. He used to wrestle the mask on. He was already as a wrestler then, but now he comes out and tells everybody, you guys are losers. You want me to lose because you're losers. And he just sits there and rips the crowd up, and it's like, I understand the heel trying to get heat, but to come out there and just, he takes 10, 15 minutes every show to tell the crowd they suck. It's like, really? I could have done that with less time and had the crowd hate me. And this, to me, is the worst tag team. And I know, sorry, Bill Wade, if you watch it now or whoever's watching, the Usos. They suck. Their daddy sucked, Rikishi. They super kick. What are they, Young Bucks?
Yep.
Who originated the super kick? Anybody? I found that out. I thought we talked about this before, and I found out I was right. Who was the originator of the super kick?
It wasn't Shawn Michaels.
It was not Shawn Michaels. It was many moons before that. Anybody? Gentleman? Chris Adams. Who was no gentleman.
Was it called the Super Kick?
Yes, he was no gentleman. I could tell stories about him, but we won't go there. We could do a whole episode on him, some of the things he did. And then ends up shot by another wrestler that no one ever heard of. And it was almost as bad as Bruiser Brody because all the evidence said this guy was guilty and they let him off. Self-defense. Really? Self-defense? All right, I guess I'm going to the wrong judge. I went to Mike Brohart. Said,
he's a poor judge.
DUI. I said, well, the ironic thing was, I was drinking with Mike Brohart when I got the, he didn't find the humor in it.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, here's some more of these older guys that wrestle in the WWE that sucked, still suck, always will suck. Daniel Bryan, really?
Midget. I thought they stopped using midgets. I mean, little people and
He sucks. He's a tag team champion. I think it was another guy that used to be one of your Wyatt family. Name your Wyatt family. It was Bray Wyatt. It was the other big bastard I said I like. Braun Strowman. It was the third guy.
There was 4 of them all ago.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm wrong. But I think that's who he's tag team champion, but he's horrible. Okay, Bobby Lashley. Did anyone ever like him? Doesn't he look like the Stretch Armstrong thing?
Yeah.
You know, he squeezes his head. Didn't he always look? He looked like the live, can I say it, black version of Stretch Armstrong? Stretch Monster? Oh, that one black person just said delete.
You're getting how many subscribers you got?
I had 12. I think after this video I got about 6. Okay, Randy Orton. Dude, he's been wrestling for 17,000 years and he still sucks?
He still sucks.
What's that about? Because your daddy was somebody?
Yep.
Who shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Sheamus. Now, he's not been on TV, but still sucked. I was never a fan. And R-Truth? Really? I think I could beat him. Check.
How can they still be pushing that guy, R-Truth?
I don't know. And again, like I said earlier, I'm not a fan of Drew McIntyre. He's getting a decent push. He is a decent wrestler. I just find him fucking annoying. Here's the boom. Funny how we have one long page of things I don't like and one small one of the ones I do. And I'm going to tell you about some of the things I do. Like there's a guy named Andrade who seems like he's a really good wrestler, has some cool moves. I hope he wins Money in the Bank. I really doubt he is. He's managed by Zelina Vega, who used to be Rosita. Again, if you look at her, you wouldn't recognize her. Facelift?
Maybe.
She was once dating Austin Aries, so I don't know what happened. AJ Styles. Remember, Vince said he was too small to be in WWE? Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio.
See Rey Mysterio, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now he gets the major push, and SmackDown is the house that AJ Styles. Really? I think that's the only thing that Seth Rollins said was funny. Because really, show's been on the air for 20 fucking years. But you built that was actually kind of funny. Okay, U.S. Champion Samoa Joe. I was always lukewarm about him in the old TNA days. He's probably going to lose to Rey Mysterio, which is pathetic. Really, the biggest guy in the card is going to lose to the little guy. We haven't seen that before, have we?
No, we
Kevin
haven't
Nash,
seen that. We haven't seen that before.
the Giant Killer.
WCW.
Braun Strowman. I like him. I don't know why, but he's just one. It took a while, but it's like, yeah, it's just big. He just goes out and beats the shit out of people. He threw that idiot Sami Zayn. Was that my stomach or yours? Somebody. He threw Sami Zayn in the dumpster. And then it's a classic, they bring the thing up, he's not in that dumpster.
Oh, yeah,
And people are yelling. Remember the Triple H thing where didn't they bring him, Stone Cold put him up in like a real high in the air and, like a dump truck. What was that? They lifted him in the air and dropped air. And you could hear his voice.
A crane.
A crane. And you could hear his voice and people fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, when you're that dumb, why are we doing shows that are catering to you? Because if you're that dumb, you're not going to want to hear what we have to say. Okay, another one I like that used to be War Machine, the Viking Raiders. They're pretty good. Two big guys that just come out and beat the shit out of everybody.
That's the way wrestling should be.
Kevin Owens. I like them as Kevin Steen. I hope he... Who?
Kill
Steen Kill. I hope he beats Kofi Kingston tomorrow. I bet he don't. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows used to be Festus. Does anybody remember Festus?
That was a dumb game.
Ring a bell and act like a...
That
you can't say
retard.
retard.
Like Isaac Yankem. Shitty.
Isaac Yankem was better than that. What does that tell you? Okay, Robert Roode, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Probably the longest reigning TNA champion of all time. Somebody's going, what does that mean? 2 days? Anyway, they're really misusing him. The Glorious One, he comes out. I'm surprised he don't come out with a limp wrist. It's just the way, that Glorious song, I can't stand. And now he comes out, he's got the porn star 70s mustache. I think he's trying to do Rick Rude. Like I told them earlier, everything but the, you fat sweat hogs, keep the noise down while I take the robe off. But I don't get that. And he don't win. So who knows? Roman Reigns, I actually like. I don't know why. Because he's somehow related to The Rock, related to the Usos, related to Jacob Carter.
Every Samoan in wrestling.
Every Samoan in wrestling history can be tagged back to Afonseca. They must have had a lot of sperm.
Peter Maivia.
Yeah. That's around the same time. And the last, Shinsuke Nakamura, which I don't see much anymore, he was a heck of a Japanese wrestler. I guess they brought him in to bury him.
Of course.
Hard to believe Vince would do something like that.
WWE would do that.
Yeah. Well, I think he won the Royal Rumble one year, and then went to whatever WrestleMania, and lost.
Of course.
Really? Well, the Money in the Bank, they said 95% of them that win the world title.
Oh, yeah.
Then one of the few that didn't was Baron Corbin. And I'm like, really? Why would you want to be in that three people that didn't win it? Bray Wyatt. We'll talk. I know it was one of your buddies. This character, Firefly Funhouse?
The Firefly Funhouse. Which is an odd mix of like Pee-wee's Playhouse and
Mr. Rogers meets You Might Be the Killer. Because that's what it reminds you of. You put the mask on, he turns into a psycho, right?
Definitely.
But You Might Be the Killer. Well, what other movie? What did that sort of rip off? You put the mask on.
The Mask.
The man. Well, yeah, but he wasn't a killer. He just was a nut.
That was basically that movie.
Okay. No more Jim Carrey. All right. How about some of the women that are on? We got Alexa Bliss. I haven't figured out if she can wrestle yet, but she's fucking hot.
Doesn't matter if she can wrestle.
She's hot. And then you got Becky Two Belts. Becky Lynch that is the Raw and SmackDown champion. She's defending both titles tomorrow. And my guess is she's going to defend them both successfully. And then whoever wins Money in the Bank is going to come down and beat her for one of them.
No.
I don't know. Charlotte Flair, I do. I know he says he wouldn't do. Really? I just want to do her so I can, when I'm done, go, woo.
Or,
Mandy Rose. You don't know who that
I don't
is.
know who that one is.
Buddy Rose's sister.
Buddy Rose's daughter?
Yeah, I guess it would be daughter, wouldn't it? If it's his sister, we don't want to see her.
Yeah.
She's only like 90. She's like Mae Young's age. What are you talking
Well,
about?
Buddy Rose is probably like 95 now.
Yeah, and he just went in the Hall of Fame. That was just what blew my mind on that one. Okay, the last thing I'll say about this stupid thing, I never liked the fact that Raw and SmackDown were separate shows. When it was at its peak, when we watched it religiously, and I hate using that word, I would say on, you would watch it on Monday, and it's actually Monday and Thursday, not Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. You couldn't wait till Thursday to see what was going to happen. Probably during the Attitude Era and the Monday Night Wars when you actually were excited about the wrestling product. And you couldn't wait to see it. Now, they're separate shows. But, okay, now anybody can appear on any show anytime. But only 4. It's a wild card thing. So every time I turn the TV on, who opens it? Roman Reigns. Well, I like the guy. I got to see him every week. Every show? It's hard to believe we're doing our own Hall of Fame next week. Because...
Tune in next week.
Well, it'll be 4 weeks because I'm doing 4 shows and I'll be showing them one thing at a time. And I'm sure some of you 12 longtime viewers of the Money Pit are going to be going, you're putting this guy in the Hall of Fame? After you just said they're putting bums in the Hall of Fame? While our choices may surprise people, their record puts them in the Hall of Fame. What they did, but it may not ever be in your WWE Hall of Fame, but who cares when Johnny Rods and SD Jones are your standard?
Yeah.
These guys, there's going to be one, I guarantee you, that he puts in, you're going to look up because you're not going to know the name. He belongs there for what he did.
He does belong there.
And everyone that's going in, including Mike's tag team, they all belong there for whatever reason. So, bear with us. He'll be drinking, I won't. So I'll be the sober host next week. God help us. I might have to drink. I can't be a sober host, can I?
Yeah. Well, you can be.
A sober host? What's that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyway, B. Brian Blades from
Midnight's Gaming Emporium.
Jacob David Carver from
The Butcher Shop.
and Mike Money from the Money Pit saying adios.
Cha-ching.
No maskers.